Hey everyone, welcome to another Fourth World segment. I am George Martorano, and I really like doing these. And as you know, we already added something on Friday. We start the Q&A at 4 o'clock. And what we'll do is 48 hours before that, I like to receive your questions, and I'll answer on Friday. Also, again, I want to relay that I'll be starting in the later part of the month my talk, blog talk radio, and that will be dedicated to all Americans. That it's called "A Shoulder to Cry On," and it's basically got to do with loneliness, etc. And probably mostly women, but I'll take the calls from men also. All right, today. We're not going to go into anything that deep. No, we are. I forgot. This one was requested especially about something that occurred in the hole at Lewisburg Penitentiary way back when. Well, it was a time when the Bureau of Prisons gave you a big piece of cake, icing on it, and etc. Well, I'm in the hole. I don't know what prison I was going to. I was so used to being in solitary that I thought that was prison life. I thought that was it. So anyway, I'm in the hole, and about the middle of the night, I get psst, 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 George. And I go over to the steel door, very narrow window, little pinholes. And I'm speaking to the guard. The guard knew me, and I knew him. And there was a cellie in there. And, in transit, guys come, guys go. You're by yourself. They throw a guy in. And sometimes you're in with 3 men in a 6x10 room. But anyway, I go up to him, and he says, I got to move you. I got to move you. In a lower tone. I said, what's the problem? He says, I got to get you out of the cell. I said, when? He said, now. He said, you got anything? I said, no, I ain't got anything. I'm in transit. I'm in the hole. Anyway, he said, back up because the door slid. And the door slid, and he just grabbed me. Not in front of me. It got me out, and the door slide back. It doesn't slide fast. And he takes me to another cell. And it's very unusual because you cannot do that. You have to handcuff in a solitary, and you have to be handcuffed behind the back. Sometimes leg arm before you go to point A to point B. Cell to cell, shower to shower, small rec yard and back, etc. So he hustles me into another cell, and the door, grinded by, and I said, "What's up?" And he, whew, I had to get you out of there. I said, "What up?" He said, "Well, I just came on duty." He said, "The guy you're in, he killed the guy." I said, "What do you mean he killed the guy?" "Yeah, he killed him over his piece of cake." I said, "What are you talking about?" "He killed him over his piece of cake." I said, well, explain. He said, well, he loves sweets. He's been in jail forever. He's been in jail since he's a kid, and he's unbalanced. And I said, well, how did he kill him? He said he stuck a pen in his throat, and he put the covers over the guy, and he let the guy lay dead until the smell caught the attention of the guards in the hole. I said, you're kidding. I says, I had no contact with him. I says, I was brought in the cell. He's sleeping, and he's been sleeping ever since. He said, you didn't go through one? I said, yes, I went through one meal with him, dinner time. Yes, I did. Did he? He said, did you have dessert? I said, yeah, I had a big piece of cake. I said, he said, well, what happened? I said, well, I tell you the truth. When I hit the prison, you guys gave me a bag lunch. I wasn't that hungry, and I gave it to him. He said, thank God you gave it to him, George. You might not have been here. I says, and that's a true story. A man killed another man for a piece of cake. Oh, so I don't want to share with you another segment of the Fourth World, crazy it sounds. I wanted to go a little lighter, but that's the story. The cake murderer. Thank you. Till we see you again.